Expedite, the pre-workout, is designed to really help you get through those moments where you feel a little fatigued. Sometimes your body does get a little tired, gets a little sore. With this kind of stuff, it picks you right back up.
Which featherweight are you having like your eye on? Because obviously there's a lot of up and coming ones, but is there one in particular that you've kind of been like keeping an eye on in case he moves into the division?
You know what? I think yeah, Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Shakur, man, because I've seen him grow, and I've actually sparred him one time as well, about like 2 years ago, and he's a hell of a fighter, man. So I don't look at him like as a threat. I'm just I'm a fan of his too, man, because of his skill that he brings to the table and what he delivers and how he's been improving every single time out, man. He's a hell of a fighter and he's a hard worker, dude. So I've been looking at him, and he's a good weight. He's a good size for 130 pounds. So I don't think him moving up in weight is going to be like any like there's not going to be any side effects moving up in weight for him. Like, he's going to be able to develop there naturally and be nice and strong and still fight ranging and stuff and keeping his distance and fight how he wants to fight. I don't think he has to switch up as much. So now Shakur Stevenson is who I'm looking at right now.
That's crazy. I don't want to say when I started, but when I started interviewing you, you were like the crop of like the young cats that were like coming up now. And then now we see, Devin, Teofimo, Ryan starting to come up. What do you make of the crop of the new guys coming up now?
I think they're really good fighters, man. I just think that they talk too much, dude. Yeah, they talk too much, man. But at the end of the day, it's a business, and I understand it, dude. But I feel like with me, man, I just let my fist do the talking. I just let my success do it. I let what I do inside the ring back up my talking. I don't like going out there and bragging or talking a lot and saying this and that. And I feel like that's what a lot of these young fighters are doing now. But it's all for entertainment, and it's all good for social media, because that's what's in right now, social media, man. Twitter, Instagram, and all that, going back and forth. Just building up your name and building up your brand is what they're doing. And I'm very impressed by it, man, because these guys are young, but they actually know what to do as far as business to get their name out there and to get hyped up and like that. And these guys are hell of a fighters. I feel like Teofimo Lopez, that motherfucker's a badass. He's a good fighter. Devin Haney, he's a good fighter as well. And Ryan Garcia, these guys are all hell of a fighters, but I still think that they still need a lot more learning to do and a lot more experience inside that ring to actually, face the really, really top contenders in this boxing world and face the elite fighters. I think the person out of all those three, I think the person that is ready right now, in my eyes, is Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez, I think he's the most ready out of the up and coming class right now.
He's supposed to fight Lomachenko. I'm curious, how would you break down that fight with him and Lomachenko?
That's a very, very tough fight, because we haven't seen Teofimo battle through adversity as much throughout his fights, because he's always knocking motherfuckers out, he's always knocking motherfuckers out. His last fight, well, it wasn't his last fight, but the fight before that, he fought the Asian dude, right? And that
yeah. Claudia, and then I think it was from Japan, where like people were like shitting on him online for like not beating the crap out of the guy.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it was a learning experience for him, man. Like, of course, you're not gonna be
like styles make fights, man. Some guys,
like, you're not gonna fucking knock everybody out.
Yeah, exactly. And then you get to a certain level where, when do you see elite fighters knocking out elite fighters? Never.
Exactly. And
they're there for a reason.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and that's the thing. And I think that Teofimo Lopez, he took that chance because he knew that this guy was a tough fighter and stuff like that. And he knew that he's hard to knock out, but he wanted to embrace that type of experience inside that ring, and that's why those experiences, dude, are the best. Like with my career, man, I could have easily chose fucking the easier route by fighting people that I can knock out all the time. But with me, I wanted to fucking make sure that later on in my future, when it gets to the time where I'm fighting, when I'm a world champion and I am a world champion now, I'm going to be able to defend it for a long, long time, because I've already seen all these type of different styles inside that ring. I already faced the adversities that I've fought with Rene Alvarado, Andrew Cancio, Jesus Rojas, all these Gary Russell Jr., all these tough fighters in there, man, all have different styles. And with me, I'm absorbing all that. So I'm learning and I'm constantly growing from that. And I feel like that's what these young fighters need to do a lot more. Instead of fucking building up the hype, knocking motherfuckers out that don't have that much talent inside that ring, that you know that you're going to be beat already. Yeah, it's impressive that you're knocking them out, but you know that you're going to beat them already. You know that you're going to win the fight. You should start fighting guys a little more tougher so you could gain that experience and gain that knowledge inside the ring. So let's say like you get into a next fight where it's a little tougher opposition, and that opposition you're beating still, but he hits you with the body shot and he hurts you with that body shot. So you got to learn how to avoid getting hit from that, like in that area, and still being able to fight throughout that pain where that body shot area is. I feel like people need to embrace that type of experience and learn from those, because it's all a key factor in this game of boxing, man. It's all a key factor. And yeah, it's cool and getting those impressive wins and stuff, but when the going gets tough, it's going to be a lot harder for you. It's going to be a lot harder for you because you've never experienced that type of adversity before in your career.
Yo, you, yes, you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.